All right, if we can have your name and age and why you popped your balloon.
Hi, my name is Karma. I'm 24.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to say the pop in the balloon proper. Got you. For me, it just did not work. I didn't feel like I had chemistry or wasn't fully attracted to you, and I feel like that counts if we are going to be going through a dating show, you know?
Yes, the feeling is definitely mutual. So that's okay. Thank you. You did me a favor.
You know, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm glad you have a great
Thank
day.
you, Queen. You too.
Okay, well, let's go ahead.
Yo, your boy came ready.
If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hi, my name is Jara. I'm 22.
Okay, and why did we end up popping our balloon?
The comment you made didn't really. I like a more humble person.
Oh, shoot.
Not someone that responds so defensive-ish. Yeah, that's really it.
Hey,
I didn't really necessarily like
That's
how you
fine.
responded.
Hey, I could just
Yeah.
all I can do is be honest.
I mean,
you know,
yeah, be honest,
I
be your
came
authentic
over
self.
here to,
That's okay.
to find a match
Sure.
that wasn't matching. That's
Sure, I
all,
mean,
Queen.
I
That makes
100%
sense.
understand.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
Sure.
And I was, she someone that's your type?
She all right. You know, you're not really my type. I don't mean to be disrespectful.
No,
you know, but if I seen you in public, I wouldn't reach out to.
Totally fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right. You ended up popping your balloon.
I'm Lex, and I'm 23, and I popped my balloon because I feel like you could be a tad bit disrespectful, like how you, like, I don't know, arrogant, a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, just that.
Well, voicing my opinion is not arrogant. You know, she asked me if she would be a good fit for me. If I like what I see, you know, it's contrary to the truth. So
course.
that's all I can do is just state what I see. That's not a good look for me. That's all, Queen.
Yo, man, before I play the next clip, let me say this, man. This man came ready. I'm not even gonna lie. I think he was a little butthurt, you know, when the first woman popped the balloon. Although she might not be his type 100%, but his response says something. I mean, I just had a feeling that he was a little butthurt and he was a little emotional about, you know, the girl popping the balloon, because sometimes you might get stressed out. Like, damn, why are they popping the balloon? I'll go some like for real. Like, he was a little arrogant. And as a man, I don't think you're supposed to explain yourself too much. Although you have to express your opinion, you know, how you feel, which is great. But I personally think it was doing a little bit too much, talking too much. You know, sometimes just say like most guys when they come to the show, you know, listen, I get it. You know, you gotta express yourself, whatever. But certain places like this woman, you don't know them, you don't care about them, you don't have to explain yourself way too much. You don't need that. You don't like them. Yeah, it's cool, man. Yeah, it's all good. I just didn't feel it. You don't have to be, because him saying those responses just tells me that it was being emotional. It was hurt. The fact that they popped the balloon. So, yeah, I mean, everybody has an opinion, man. That's what I think. But let me play the next video, the next clip. I mean,
My eyes are up here, baby. Are you looking at the tattoo?
No, I'm looking at the hair on your arms. You know, women I deal with, they don't have hair on their arms.
Don't do too much.
Hey, I'm just being honest,
Don't do
Queen.
too much.
You know, I don't like that. That's all I
Okay.
was looking at. You trying to say if I'm looking at particular body
You just
parts,
wasn't
but
looking at
that's
my
not
eyes.
what it is. No,
That's
I was
all
looking at the hair on your
pointing out. Anyways,
arms, Queen.
she asked me the question.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in heels and you ain't tall enough.
Okay.
Don't do too much.
Well,
though.
you're not qualified, baby.
Alright,
So that's all good.
Let's move on. Okay.
Yo, before we go to the next clip, let me say this, man. First of all, she asks him, yo, are you looking at something else? Oh, I'm here, baby, you know, looking at my eyes. I think he was not looking at the arm. He was looking at something else. He was looking at, like, you know, the top. You know, the top was a little, you know, maybe he has some thought about the top, but he was not looking at the arm, dog. And him saying that, oh yeah, the women I deal with, they don't have a lot of hair on their arm. Again, it was not necessary to say, because it seems like he was hurt. To me, it sounds like, no, it seems like too. It sounds like he was hurt. So he didn't like the fact that she popped the balloon, and then he was trying to come back at her, like trying to hurt her feelings like that. To me, it seems like he was hurt, though. Bro, like I said, this woman, you don't know them. Nobody cares. They don't care about you. You don't care about them. Yeah, you can just be like, yeah, man, yeah, that's cool. I mean, just, yo, if you're putting too much effort talking to them, it seems like you interested a little bit. If I'm not interested though, I'm not gonna say much to you. I'll be like, yeah, that's cool though. Yeah, unless you're trying to be disrespectful to me, yeah, I might say something, but I still not. Honestly, you can be disrespectful if I'm not interested though. It depends on the level, man. It depends how disrespectful you get. If you get super disrespectful, yeah, I might get you there. But the best thing as a man, you just like, you move on, man. You just leave. You move on. Not on the show, but in real life, you don't say much. You just bounce, man. You don't gain anything from it, from going back and forth with the woman, because she thinks she's right and you think you're right. Like, okay, what are we doing over here? So, yeah, he didn't have to say all that. To me, that was not necessary, to be honest with you. He couldn't just, kept it simple. I'd be like, yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah. And the woman, the tall thing. Let me talk about the tall thing. She said about you ain't tall enough from here. We know the tall thing, that's BS, though. That's BS. Because she felt some type of way, that's why she tried to say something about him, too. They both were a little emotional. I'm not even gonna lie to you. They get emotional. She got emotional because of the reaction of, how he reacted with all the girls. And then she feels like, you know what, I got a right for my girls, I might say something too. Yeah, she was a little emotional too. Like the tall thing, bro, if you got money, it doesn't mean nothing. Women see fun, they might see find you attractive if you're shorter than them because of something else. Something that's gonna make up your height. So they don't really go based on height all the time, because it only works like, let's say this is the first meetup where they never met yet. Maybe the physical attraction has to be there. But if, let's say, a woman hanging out with the guy who's like shorter than her, but the fact that they be hanging out together, they develop like feelings, they start liking each other, they can't overlook that height. So yeah, the short thing, I don't really believe in that much like that. That only works like if, like, let's say you never had you never really had a chance to spend time with the girl. Yeah, that might be an issue. But if like you guys spend time together, like hanging out, doing things, yeah, that should not be an issue. At some point, like, they overlook that if they really like you. So especially if you got money, man. If that was Kevin Hart, she wouldn't say that. If Kevin Hart came to the show, let's say not even to the show, let's say that Kevin Hart was trying to holler at her, I can tell, she ain't financially stable like that. I don't know, I might be wrong, but I'm just giving an example. If that was Kevin Hart, he even like him being short, like 5'2" or 5'6" or whatever he is. So if Kevin Hart was approached her, she would not say, yeah, nah, the physical attraction, now that you short. No. She'd be like, oh my God, it's Kevin, because he has money, all right? He has status, so he makes up for the height. So let me play the last clip that I have here, man.
Okay. All right. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Jacqueline. I'm 25. I popped because I have hair on my arms.
Hey, just because you got hair on your arms, that's okay though, Queen. You look phenomenal though.
Thank you.
She ain't fit to my liking. She ain't even fit to. Hey, excuse me, Queen. I'm talking to this woman right here. Oh, well, I could look anyway.
Why you keep calling them queens?
Okay.
But yeah, can y'all give her balloon back though? Yeah, do you want your balloon back, Queen? We're not talking to you, sweetheart. You already been. I already
got some
let you
balls.
know. I'm not interested in. You got more hair on your arms than me, baby. But anyway.
You see what I mean?
Okay.
He's
you
being
saying
emotional
you
now.
want your balloon back, but how you feeling him?
I'm not going to get my balloon back.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
No problem.
Yo, that was
we do
classic.
still have 2 balloons.
Yes.
Do we still have 2 balloons?
No.
Oh, shoot.
Let's go over here. I saw you hesitate. That's why I had to ask. So if we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Kayla. I'm 23. Originally, I was not going to pop my balloon because I know a lot of them popped it because he was being, I guess, arrogant. But to me, I like my man that's not going to sit in every girl's face and, complimenting them, So I didn't find that offensive to me. But when they started,
Everybody's different.
Was going on, I'm very, I don't want to say I'm argumentative, but I don't want my man to argue back with me because then I feel like it's going to always be a problem. That was the only reason why I popped my balloon, because I was just like, dang. But then with me, you kind of got a little bit catty with me. You a little sassy just a little bit. And since you want to come at everybody over here, I'm going to get at you too. You kind of look like a Ninja Turtle. You're not that cute. You need to relax. You stocky as hell. And I was trying to be respectful, but like you was really coming out like I didn't like it. I'm from the South and I can handle like a lot of criticism and stuff like that, but the way you was coming, you just ain't like you got it all like that. And I guarantee you probably got a roommate at home and it's just not giving anymore.
Well, let me say this, Queen. I'm a licensed plumber.
I do real estate and property management.
I live downtown.
So what you do ain't
I live
nothing compared to
downtown.
me.
I stay by myself, Queen. You know, and you're not even qualified to be even
You
dealing
say
with
everybody
me.
not qualified.
You definitely not. You know, if anything, it was one of these two. I wasn't even looking your way. You
And the
ain't
one
my
that you
type.
wanted popped
if I
up
seen,
alone.
that's fine.
So what?
That's totally fine.
Okay.
But one thing about me, I could pull 100,000 on the bank. Can you do the same?
Get this man
you
out
can't
here.
do.
Yo, man, your boy Kim Rady. Like I said, you know, he also, he mentioned that, you know, the hair thing on the girl twice. So that tells me that it was just being emotional. And before I continue, let me say this, man. The girl in red, not the host, like the girl in red, I think she couldn't find something better dress to wear because that dress doesn't do her justice. It doesn't make her look appealing, to be honest. To me, she doesn't look appealing, but she's not a bad-looking woman. But I think she just needs to learn how to maybe make herself look a little better because the hair was a little messy and the dress was showing some. Yeah, I think that's what the guy was looking at, man. So going back to. So he told the other girl that the other girl popped the balloon because she felt like she has hair on her arm and she would not be qualified. But he said, hey, you fine. That's what I say, yo, there's always exception to the rule, man. Sometimes when they like you, they can overlook certain things on you. Like I was saying, the height thing. When a woman likes you though, or maybe you bring something that she really needs, that height thing doesn't mean ish. Same thing for the guy. That's why I said at the beginning, him saying to the other girl, the girl in red, that, oh, you have more arm or more hair on your arm than me. It's just because he didn't like the fact that the woman popped the balloon. That's why he trying to get back at her being emotional because the hair thing, it doesn't mean, if you drop down gorgeous, you have hair on your arm. I don't think that disqualifies anybody because you can get rid of it. That's all I said at the beginning, that he was being emotional too. So he also talked about, the other girl, the girl wearing the long dress. It was like blue or purple, whatever it is, blue. So this is the second time her coming back to the show though. She say I do real estate, so blah blah blah. It does not mean anything. There are a lot of people in real estate, they don't even make money. I do real estate, I do property management. It doesn't say that you have money. It does not mean anything. I can have my real estate license tomorrow. It doesn't mean I'm selling houses. Like, real estate is not that easy. So for her to brag about it, and I don't know, man. It was just like too much. Like, yeah, you do real estate. What does it mean? Everybody has a job. So it's like, okay. So he said, I'm a licensed plumber. Also him too. Like I said at the beginning, it was not necessary for him to say that I can put 100,000 in the bank. You don't have to prove anything to anybody. These women, they don't care about you. They don't know you. That was my point. Like, as a man, sometimes you don't have to say much, man. Let them find out the hard way. Let them find about you that you got money. Maybe you're driving, a G-Wagon. You don't have to say it, man. You don't, because it doesn't make it look good. I didn't like the fact that he said I can put 100,000. He probably has it. Maybe he doesn't have it. Who knows, man? But it was not necessary to me to say that. And then the girl said you look like a Ninja Turtle, man. Jesus. Yo, them two girls in the middle, they were being super emotional. But the funny thing, he ended up getting one of the good-looking women on the panel, like the one in black, the last one in black. He got the guy. It was a match for them. But from what I heard after the show, he got fired from his job. He was fired. He was a plumber. But the good thing, although he got fired, but he still has his license, so he can always get another job. But him getting fired from what happened on the show might affect him to get the next job. But to me,
1 o'clock.
To me, I think it was unfair for him to get fired because, from what I heard, the other girl, who called him Ninja Turtle, I don't know how she did it, but she found his job's number, called the job. I don't know what she said exactly, but she's the one who basically got him fired. Though. I'm like, okay, company just gonna fire people like that. Honestly, I don't see anything that he said that was bad for the company. I don't know. I might be wrong. but I don't see anything that, because he was just being honest, defending himself and telling the truth. Like, okay, I don't date girls. Like, although it was emotional, but he didn't say anything like to bash women or things of the nature. Nothing. He didn't say nothing. He just said, yeah, you know my type. I don't deal with women like this. And the fact that he got fired, but how about the other girl calling him a Ninja Turtle? Would she get fired too? Because if that was the other way around, he probably get fired if he called the girl on the show, oh, you look like Ninja Turtle, right? But okay, he gets fired from his job. How about the other girl? How about you? Because she said some crazy shit too about him. You look like Ninja Turtle. You ain't tall enough. You know, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you doing a little too much. Like, they all kind of did the same thing. All of them were emotional. Them three. I'm talking about mainly the guy, the two girls in the middle. They were kind of emotional to me. So yeah, I don't think that was fair for him to get fired.
Biggest